Hello, I've been contemplating a significant career change lately. My goal is to transition from my current job to purchasing a painting franchise startup. What's appealing about this venture is that it doesn't require a physical storefront and it boasts a straightforward business model with substantial revenue potential. Currently, I'm working the typical Monday through Friday 9 to 5 schedule, and while I'm eager to make this move, I don't have a substantial financial cushion to jump into it wholeheartedly right away. I was wondering if you have any advice or recommendations on how to smoothly make this transition. Thanks for your insights. Best regards, Sulivan.
So Sulivan, I'm going to assume that you've done all your diligence, you've made validation calls to other franchisees, and you know this is the franchise you want. If you haven't done that, go to bookwithbo.com. Let's do that before you sign the franchise agreement. But assuming that you've done all your validation and now you're like, well, I'm a little scared because okay, well, first of all, we can build working capital into the loan, which is going to give you a few months, 5-6 months of working capital that's going to cover maybe a little bit of your salary and you know, if you have staff or anything and your marketing and all that stuff. But what I would do is I'd ramp up and, you know, I'd go through all the marketing, get everything set up, spend a few extra months until you're ready to actually open the doors. This is assuming it works with the schedule of training and things that you have to do with the franchise. You're also going to build in working capital into the loan. And I would also, on top of that working capital, I would also build an extra margin of safety. So I would make sure that you have a reserve. So first of all, you're going to need your at least 10% equity injection. So if your total project cost, let's call it 200 grand, you'll need $20,000. So you should have, and the bank's going to want to see a little bit of reserves. You're going to need 10% down. You want 10% in reserves, and I would want another 10% in a don't touch me fund for any rainy days. At that point, when that's all done, I think you're ready to transition into full-time business ownership. Now, can it be stressful? I mean, of course it can be, because as you start in this business, it might ramp up slower than anticipated. So that's why you want to have a little bit extra reserve. So I would work on keeping the job as long as you can and really, really being frugal with your money to make sure you have as close to 6 months of reserves to your personal expenses that you have before making that transition. And then also, you know, see where you can get the largest working capital loan when you're financing the franchise. In addition, we work with some banks that offer the first night on a franchise startup to offer 9 months of interest only for any franchise startup. On top of that, they'll also give you a line of credit, not counting what's built into your working capital in the main loan. They'll also give you a HELOC a line of credit up to $100,000. So that might be a better fit. So you might put a little bit more down to get that loan, but you're going to have the interest only. You're going to have an additional working capital line. So these are all things that we need to talk about. So go to bookwithbo.com. Thanks for the question. You guys asked for it, and we're building it right now. We're building a platform, a community over on School. If you're not familiar with School, it's really a paradise to bring together community. Some course creators put their courses there. Well, anyways, I get asked all the time about events and do any mastermind groups, do you do any coaching? So guys, I created businessownershipacademy.com, which actually will take you to our new school page that we're building out specifically for that point, because I know a lot of people watch the channel and they want to get involved more. They really want to take action. So really this community that we're building, this academy, is going to be educational first, going to be community building, meeting different people throughout the nation that are entrepreneurial spirited and are really looking to take their business and life to the next level. We're going to bring on a lot of my friends, colleagues that I work with, bankers that I do deals with that specialize in the SBA 504-7A Express. We're going to bring on different franchisors that I work with so you can get a deep dive on different franchise systems and how to run these businesses. We're going to bring on operators. We're going to have them walk through case studies of business acquisitions they've done. Really everything business ownership, different business opportunities out there. We're going to unpack. We're going to do a lot of interviews of people that own multiple businesses. And I really want it to be a community to inspire and educate and help all of us take it to the next level. So if you want to be a founding member, go to businessownershipacademy.com and it'll take you right into our community there at School. It's going to be awesome. We're going to do hopefully at least an event every 2 weeks, if not every week. They might be just lunch and learn types of things, small groups. I'm going to really want people to network and collaborate and get people really engaged and excited to take action. Really, at the end of the day, it's taking little steps every day to move the needle. That's really what I want people to do, and that's what our community is about. So join us there. Go to businessownershipacademy.com, and I'll see you on the inside. Hey guys, Bo Eckstein here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.